Hello. Well, I think my white balance is out a bit. I'm not really blue and peaked, but I've got a sunrise happening just outside of a window, so maybe my face will get very hard to see halfway through this video. It's going to be short. I should have a timer going, which will give me an indication as to the pacing for this. But I've got a bit of a spiel, which I just wrote. Normally I would do a video before this, and the time I usually would do that in, I've put some words down. So look, they're unpracticed, which usually makes for a better speech. I haven't said them out loud, so some of these sentences will probably be a bit stagnating, where I kind of look to you perplexed and go, yeah, I don't know either. But I mean, it gives us the ability to just make this time really super effective. And I've got a coffee waiting for me. It was a gift today from a loved one, and I would like to be able to enjoy said coffee. So that's my motivator and my discipline, my delaying gratification right now, is that I get to enjoy that after I do this. And that's why I haven't practiced this speech, because well, I'm needed elsewhere. It's a work day. I've got to get these things done. So look, great reset for all. Hey. Part 0, right? This is the video I would have done if I wasn't a deer caught in headlights and I could actually hold a thought while being in front of a camera. And so let's just assume I can't hold a thought while being in front of a camera, and I'm going to be a very simple person here, and I'm just going to read. I'm going to read verbatim. Hopefully there shouldn't be an interpretation stage in my brain where I try to outwit or anything. I'm just going to power through this and be done, right? And so please enjoy. At the end of the video I probably won't linger. Again, motivated from a hot coffee, and looking forward to enjoying that. A great reset for all. This begins by having set up a framework and breaking new ground. For people looking at us beyond our conception or our inception, we offer home, clothes and possessions. We offer food, diverse with life force, and a job that only requires a small amount of your time each day. Some of this can be used in training and education, towards future, paying better roles. This is the foundation of an abundant lifestyle. Available free time, and not lost to the woes of the modern world, like arguing with service providers, or dealing with broken or needing to be replaced consumer durables. Look, free time to enjoy one's worth and being able to associate with happy, community-orientated society. Free time to enjoy further education, or simply consume media, engage with others using digital medias, or simply in person at the local commons, with their coffee shops and bakeries. The prize is to give everybody their life's worth up front. A balance they choose to remunerate over the course of their time given back to this propping up, or this propped up society. Propped up? Certainly. Using distributed wealth, our entertainment industry, which is movie and TV and games sold in the global markets, will net much value in the present system, typically stockpiled and serving no one. It can be used to invest in creating and supporting the biggest workforce capable of distributing the load. So that's making the burden lighter. And greater creativity and engagement. So not just a healthy society, but one whose output content, be it food growth with life force or the excellence that is found that comes through a teamwork filled with happy and healthy beings. Our mission statement is to improve quality of life. We will house the homeless, educate the unemployed, and feed and shelter the elderly. In such a society, the workday is shorter, and our working lives are longer. Due to improved training and positive attitude to the workplace, again through distributed wealth, our walk the floor, everyone is OHS officer, with feedback channels that actually net results. The cost of living is greatly reduced across many areas, mostly through right planning, but also a review of technology that may be implemented in ways to empower individuals to have a voice, or give more meaningful feedback. And our support structure is watertight and eternally giving. Our culture is to embrace everyone's uniqueness, their differences. Tolerance is simply a word we live through right action, one that accepts an individual's right to religious freedom and nurture people to act from the position of their highest self. The ideal workforce that can contribute from earlier in life with basic steps, such as planting seeds or maybe picking fruit, but extending the working life beyond retirement age, which they might be counsellors and they'll give support, or they might just be walk the floor officers, having learned much of the systems in play. This removes the present burden on society, where the many have to make so much surplus in order to prop up the people who could easily contribute. When we have a society that places long-term happiness above short-term profits, we can nurture people towards being confident and capable to contribute. The idea is to create a short working day over the extended time period we are capable of living over, especially when propped up by the best in modern medicine and science, that makes the societal output much greater than any presently imaginable. To this end, education and training are our strongest pillars, and anyone who wishes to work harder or give more, such as study or wealth, there will be systems in place to acknowledge and reward these actions, in part due to allocating greater remuneration towards difficult roles or unpleasant tasks, and acknowledging those who give more than they take. Our profits are threefold. Primary industries of production are world-class agriculture and farming, food production, and the service industries such as high-class accommodation and tourism services. Our entertainment platforms will sell to the private market, the TV wholesalers, the streaming networks and cinemas. Electronic gaming, video games, computer games as we like to say, is also one of the world's greatest money spinners. Fantastic, due to the make it once, sell it many times digitally distribution network, with little supply lines, infrastructure to sell into global markets. Our research and development, our science, our benchmarking and product testing, and our support to government will also prop up the economy. So what happens when we, as an integrated whole, work together to create a happy, supporting community that gives more than it takes, whilst living daily in accordance with sound life principles, nurturing growth in individuals both personal and educatory, and builds a structure for the long term to give our children not just safety, but also hope. Where we have everything we need and want things that actually matter. Love, joy, knowledge. And have the freedom to live in accordance with our belief structures, with available time to spend with loved ones. Join me on this journey, and together we can find out. Like, subscribe, support. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a happy day today.